Namar ka jinglong jingman haka jylla Manipur haka babun ki Paidbah Khristan kila sha ban Bein ka Jingshah thangan bat ka Jingshah penjat penpra jong ki yeng mani Khristan ki school na ka huri hura bat ka jingya kan ajat ben riu hapadeng ki meitai bat ki kuki ka Conference of Religious India Ri-Bhoi Zone menta kasi kala penlong da ka jingya lang lingkot hakmat ka Nongpoh Town Shopping Complex bat penbuat sa ka Iaid Paidbah hasurok ba haka thain Nongpoh kum kada ka jingya teli bat ki Paidbah riu Khristan haka jylla Manipur bat kiwe ki jaka jong ka India. Hakatay ka jingilang bat Iaid Paidbah jong ka CRI Nongpoh lawan manyashim benta naduk kinong yalam niam nakathan Shatei Lam Mihngi pakuntup yu brother Varghese SG, sister Escociana Vaz MSMHC, Northeast Regional CRI Secretary, sister Prema Chowallur SCC, convener of Northeast Forum of Religious for Justice and Peace, sister Teresa Kamasuam FMA, CRI Shillong President Fr Laurence Kharluni, Shillong Archdiocese, brother Sunil Britto CFC, CRI Ri-bhoi President, sister Melita Syiem MSMHC, kisamla jang ka St. Stephen Hostel Girls, ba Opel Lyngdoh Rangbah Shnong ka Nongpoh bat kiwe. Hakatay ka Iaid Paidbah ban wanra ka Jingsuk ham Manipur nakaliang kinong yashim benta kila ra ru daki plakat ban Pynrem Jur ka Jingshah ban Bein jong ki Khristan hakatay ka jylla bat bandawa na ka sarkar jylla jong ka Manipur bat kumjuru ka sarkar padeng ban ai ka jingya da yaki Paidbah Khristan hakatay ka jylla kham tam ban penkut no ka jingya kan at khnang baki Paidbah kinyo biang ka Jingsuk.
Welcome, we wish you. It is a joy for us to welcome you in our midst. Kadegas ni bakmen, si buram ya pingi ay, Iaid kublay ya pi, bagit niyang subhaya pi. Bahagan ni kasi pi, adan ringkat bani, arway ay ringdaya pi.
Oh, it's time to turn our head to the way that's we can go on, pretending day by day that someone, somewhere soon make a change. We're all part of God's great big family, and soon your love is all we need.
Places of worship, and anyone who dared to speak against the government, they were hunted down using the government machinery like CBI or ED. Today we are here to silently express and protest against what is happening in Manipur and in other parts of our beloved country. This morning I was speaking to a father who returned from Manipur last night. He told me the newspapers in Imphal is full of narrative of how a particular community is affected, and it is all because of the militants of another community, a tribal community. I think the present dispensation uses lies and lies, and when it is repeated again and again, many of us believe that that is truth, unfortunately. But then the society is not bad because of the bad people, but it is bad because of the silence of the good. And that's why I'm proud that you're all gathered here this afternoon. And I think that is what Tagore said in his poem Gitanjali. He said, stop this telling of beads and reciting songs. Whom are you worshipping in the dark corner of your temple? Open your eyes and see that the Lord is not before you. He is there where the pathmaker is breaking the stone and the tiller is tilling the ground. Remove your holy mantle and go and be even like them. I think that is the invitation of Jesus today. I was just wondering, what would Jesus do today if he was among us? I'm sure he would have said like Yahweh, I hear the cry of my people in Egypt, and I need prophets like Moses. I think it's an invitation to you and I to dare to come out of our holy dispensations and take on people who are standing for injustice. There's a saying, when injustice becomes law, protest becomes our duty. And I think that is very widely seen, be it Chhattisgarh, you know what happened, be it MP, you know how they are using the Child Welfare Department to hunt down orphanages and the homes run by the religious people, and all that is happening. Now, we read it day in and day out in the newspapers, in the social media. And therefore a time has come when we need to stand up and say enough is enough. We cannot go on like this. I don't think Jesus will want us to keep silence. I would recommend you to read the article written in the latest Indian Currents, a letter, open letter written to the bishops, where it is said, we have been keeping silence at a national level. We need to wake up and make a stand. And I think that is exactly what Pope Francis tells in his encyclical Fratelli Tutti. He says, to directly involve in politics may not be our call, but church cannot stand in the sideline and remain silent. And in chapter 3, he talks about the stranger on the road. And the stranger, seeing the man attacked by the robbers, said something different from what the priest and the Levite said. The priest and the Levite said, if I stop to help this man, what will happen to me? And the stranger said, if I don't stop to help this man, what will happen to him? I think it is a question each of us need to ask this afternoon. If I don't come out and be daring to come to the aid of those people who are affected, what will happen to them? And therefore, those elected government for whom even the tribals voted, it is their responsibility to make sure that they are safeguarded, and that's not what is happening in Manipur today. All the arms and ammunitions stolen from the depots are still with the people, the majority community, and the others are targeted. Their houses are burned, their documents are burned, they have nothing, they are moving towards the hills. And I think our demand should be to the government of Manipur that all those people who are affected should be given their land and property back. A peaceful atmosphere should be created where they feel safe to come back to their places. Compensation should be given to every family and persons who are affected, whose houses were burned, whose land is affected, who were, who lost their lives. The 100 that is said in the media, I think, is far below the actual reality. And the government should take steps to stop supporting those who are actually perpetuating violence in the state.
Ki hap ino yala ki ying kesem, ki la shat thang ki ying jingdon jing em ki jongki, ki la hapan ino ya ki ying kesem, ki kandel ki siap, kaspa kapel. Thali ki mi na ki ying ki jongki, ki petwir kat shaba ki poi, tang ban penlai ala ka jing em. But bun ba ki Khristan, ki badon haki kam, lan ki haki refugee kam, klem da don, ya ka jing pen bit pen biang ka babiang, na ka sorkar jong ka state lane na ka sorkar jong ka Manipur, but kumjuru na ka sorkar ba lane na central government. Te hagani ka por ngi kum ki kan hon baret lane minority ngi kwa ban pen I ya ka jing ya don ka solidarity na ka jing ya teli ban yang ban sakhi bahakani ka ri jongi kari India ka badairu kari ka demokrasi lane ka ban sanchar Paidbah ngi don ka hok ban ngin mane ya uno ublay na ya kano kanyam Henry hagani ka porpat nyo iba bun ba king mane pergi beriu kela shat thombor tedena kane kadau ngi ko ban pen I kum ki kan hun barit banya yang teli bangidon ka jingai baskem hagidon not ki jongi hakane kasngi ni kwaru ban pensengau ru ya ki Khristan ki badai ki kenhun barit lanega minority bah Henry la waladang ngilong ki minority Henry ngilap no seniang ya kari bekerja ben riu da ki school ki hospital pat ki wei pat ki kam babha Henry don pat ki kenhun ki bape yangi da ki wei pat karukom pat ki ong ki keno ba ki dei ki lat ki jongi ban pen kelanyam lane conversion Henry ngi kwa ban pen I ba kita ki kam babha om dei tang ban shim kani ka kabu ban pen long Khristan lane conversion Henry ban le bha ya kari ba kerja ban riu bat kum juru tingi yo I ba ha po kar Manipur ki Khristan bat ki padar ki sister barok ki lale bun ba ki kam babha Henry nyo I pat menta ba kim sunyau ya kita ki kam babha ba ki Khristan jongi kile Henry penban kila thang ki yeng mane ki jaga mane blejung ki be ki bat ha ka kerteng jong ki kam ki ba maki ba bangi ngile tingi ko ban pesngap ru ia ka sarkar ba lane ka central government ye prime minister jongi Narendra Modi ba ban pei halor ka ni gajing suk bangin yo kajing suk ban mane ya ublei bangi mane langi long Khristan langi long Hindu langi long Muslim and ngi dei ki Indians ngilong ki Indians ngidon ka hok ban syong hakane kari ban mane ya uno ublei ubang ngidon kam kumta ngi bai sya yang iru bangin suk ngin mane suk ban ngi Iaid markel yang klem da don kanu kajing hura kajing snam kajing ya pai kajing ya pra ngi baru ngi tibru ba ngi kari India kade kari ka basyan syar Paidbah ka constitution ngi kumbangala om ka ela dingi ban mane Henry don ki kenhun ki ba persya yangi Henry walada ki knyot yangi ki penjanjar yangi ni hab yap Henry ya ka jinge ki baladon haki dono jongi dale leru ki mla manshim kat banang penjanjar kat bagi nang pensusat kat tangi nang hi Namar ka balang Khristan khamtam ka balang kathali dei lengba kisnam lane kasnam jogi martir ngi sapret bat ngi abun te hakane gasngi ngi kwa ban pedi ngi kwa ban ya pedi ka jinga teli bat ki briu jingi hapok Manipur yang ngi ya dua ya ublei ban ai ka jing suk bat ka bor ka jinge jingi wat haki ni ki por ki jing janjar bangin ngai hau tau ublei bangin lajit ban mane ubalayap halor ka ding pana bada ai ki jing suk yangi